Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound in this one, Mackenzie Gore. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He powers that one out of here. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Juan Soto. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. No question about this one. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Pete Alonso. Well struck right field. And it's off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a foul ball. Alonso over at second. Vientos on at first with nobody out. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Eduardo Salazar gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Starling Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Hard hit down the line and left. Wood makes the grab, 1 away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. And today's starting pitcher, Sean Manaea.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Liner caught at second.
Batting second.
Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. Popped up. Vientos drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
James Wood in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 out, space is empty. Up the middle, McNeil. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Washington. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Second inning set to go. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
And a pitch. On the ground right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Juan.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Two outs, nobody on. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a ball hammered left field. To the warning track, makes the catch. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Andres Chaparro.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Batting fifth.
Here's Juan Yepez. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting sixth.
Last chance for the Nats in this one, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. The Nats with a lot of ground to make up. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fought off foul. And now the lefty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Minaya is just 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there, got him. And And that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.